Okay, we're here at the start of the boys' 9 and 10-year-old 3K race here in Evansville, Indiana. They're lined up, getting ready for the start. Gun is up and they're off. The start of the boys' 9 and 10-year-old competition.
Now I'm going to start watching.
Alrighty. See you, Sarah.
It's a 3K race. A little bit about the course. They'll head straight on out, loop around some trees. You can kind of see the tree line there off to the immediate right. They'll loop on, they'll go out, then loop around those trees, run in behind the start and the finish. They'll go out past Tent City, make a loop, and then come on in for the finish. This will be a 3K race. Over 250 young men competing in this competition. 20 plus teams. You can see them there running past the Indian Mound, more of an aerial view. They'll run straight on out, then double back along the tree line that you see there. Individuals to watch for: Ben Buckler from Hudson Youth is the top returning 10-year-old. You can see Ben there in the neon Hudson Youth yellow shirt in second place. Looks like there's somebody in the lead right now. We'll get you that individual's name. But last year in 2015, Caleb Hymans from Nova Pacers was the top performer. Luke Burton from Seashore Striders was second. Michael Woolery from Philadelphia CYO was third. Adam Patel, probably a Goshen product, for Derby City was fourth. Robert Correa, Nashville Youth, was fifth. Herrick from Chicago Speed was sixth. Dylan Nolan, seventh. Trey Baker from Jinx America was eighth. And then Ben Buckler from Hudson Youth was the top 9-year-old last year. Out of 260-some runners all competing in the 9 and 10-year-old last year, Ben was the top 9-year-old. So today he's the top returner. 1 through 8 last year were all 10-year-olds, and they've moved up. Be interesting to see if Ben will be able to pull out a top performance today. Looks like he's well on his way to have a top performance. He's in second place right now. Got a name on that first place runner. It's Keegan Smith, Knoxville Youth. Several teams competing here: Philadelphia CYO, Derby City, Louisville Tiger Sharks, Accelerators, Music City, Running Tigers, Belvedere Tornadoes, Hudson Youth, Brokaw, Fort Washington, Lightning Running Club, Team Fusion. Be taking you to the runners as they go through Tent City here in just a moment. We're at Angel Mounds State Park, Evansville, Indiana. You can see one of the historic Indian structures there in the background. We've seen a shot from the top of the Indian Mound. Coming through Tent City, we'll see who the top runner is. It's like Keegan Smith, but he's looking over his shoulder. He's concerned about Ben Buckler from Hudson Youth. Looks like he maybe has a 4-second lead or so on Ben. Then we have a chase pack. Looks like there's a Philadelphia CYO Brokaw Blazer in there as well. Those blue jerseys, not quite sure who the blue top, blue bottoms are. Like more blue in there. whoever that team is, they may be well on their way for a national championship. Philadelphia CYO in the red there coming through. Looks like another Hudson U. Whoever the blue jerseys are, and Philadelphia CYO looks like they might be battling it out for a team championship. Last year, the team championship went to Philadelphia CYO with Brokaw Blazer second, Fort Washington third, Team Kentucky fourth, and Fisher Spire was fifth. Had 28 total teams competing last year at Masterson Station Park in Lexington, Kentucky. Very similar field this year. 20-plus teams, 256 runners, 4 less runners than last year. Statistically almost identical. We'll be taking you to the back section of the course where they loop around just before they come into the finish. This has really been a great competition over the years. If you look back to 2012, Tamrat Snyder from Lightning Running Club was a national champion of this race in 2012 with Blake Hunley from Seashore Striders in second. Tamrat's not running today at this competition. Tried to find some stats on him in anticipation of seeing him run. 2015 is all I could find last year. Looks like he went to an AAU competition, might have been involved in some throws, and then also ran a 4K, 13-year-old race at AAU. You see the back section of the course here. Looks like they're stretching out their lead a little bit. Keegan Smith has opened up his lead a little bit. Hudson Youth, Ben Buckler in second. You can see him off in the yellow right there. He's trying to reel him in. Chase Pack's kind of far out. Looks like somebody in third place has separated themselves from the Chase Pack. Going to be an interesting finish. But Tamrat, he ran the 4K last year at the AAU event and was 7th overall for all 13-year-olds in that race, running for Green Flash out of Maryland. Tamrat would be a sophomore this year, a freshman rather, this year. Ran a 13:48. Just been interesting to watch this race over the last several years. 2013, Connor Hayes was the national champion of this event. Connor will be competing later on today in the boys 13-14-year-old division. Connor is running for Derby City. As a 10-year-old, he was a national champion in this race with Joshua Meeman for Derby City, a teammate in second. Getsamani Aguirre for Elgin Sharks was third, and Thor Newsom, another familiar name in the running community, was fourth that year in 2013. Had a little over 200 runners in 2013. Derby City was the top performing team. Out of the top 4 that year, they had 3 in the top 4, so they kind of ran away with it. Brokaw Blazer was second in 2013 with Philadelphia CYO. Tiger Sharks were 4th. Elgin Sharks were 5th that year. See the runners in the background. Long stream of them. I'm taking you to the finish here in a moment. Last we saw the race leaders, Keegan Smith was in first. Ben Buckler second. Ben's a gamer. He might be able to reel in Keegan. Be interesting to see who's got the better kick at the end of this race. You're watching the 2016 edition of the Cross Country Coaches National Youth Championship. This is the boys' 9 and 10-year-old race. We're in Evansville, Indiana. First time we've been at this venue. Terre Haute was the other time we were in Indiana. We're going to be taking you now to the finish. See who's coming in. Keegan Smith, Knoxville Youth, taking off his hat. National champion 2016. Congratulations, Keegan. Ben Buckler, Hudson Youth, coming in right on his heels. Ben's our runner-up. See who our third runner is. Third and fourth coming in at the same time. Fifth not far behind. Be getting you some names of these runners here as we have them. Looks like that third place runner, Jaden Merrick from Brokaw Blazer, completed the course in 10:59. Pyers from Philadelphia CYO was fourth, right on his heels, also a 10:59. Fort Washington Knights was fifth. Ken Frisbee for Fort Washington Knights was fifth with a time of 11:07. Once again, our national champion, Keegan Smith, Knoxville Youth. Ben Buckler, Hudson Youth runner-up, Jaden Merrick third. Pyers fourth, Frisbee fifth. Be bringing you team scores, race recap, as well as hopefully an interview with our newly minted national champion. Talking about some of the history of this race, in 2014, Espen Lentz was the national champion in the boys 9 and 10 with Ethan Ransdale from Derby City second. Thor Newsom, running for Team Kentucky, was third in 2014 with Luke Burton for Seashore Striders fourth. And Sawyer Koza for the Philadelphia CYO team. Today, Philadelphia CYO's running in red. We saw a bunch of blue jerseys and a bunch of the red Philadelphia CYO jerseys up near the top of this race. So be interesting to see how the team score comes out. We'll be giving you those results as soon as we have them. In 2014, Derby City was the national championship team with Philadelphia CYO second. Louisville Tiger Sharks were third. Brokaw Blazers fourth, and Fisher's Fire was fifth. And Chicago Flyers were sixth. Philadelphia CYO has really been putting together a string of just top performances in the 9 and 10 boys division. Last year they were the national championship team. Year before that they were the runner-up. In 2013 they were in third. So you can see just kind of moving up. 2013, third. 2014, runner-up. 2015, national champion. Bunch of red jerseys near the front. Will Philadelphia CYO be able to repeat, or will whoever those blue jerseys are, will they dethrone them? We'll have the results here in just a moment. We're in Evansville, Indiana. It's Cross Country Coaches National Youth Championship. 2016 edition. 250 some boys coming in. We'll be taking you to a race recap in just a moment. Now for our race recap. Today's national champion Keegan Smith coming in slow motion. Dramatically taking off his hat. And in second place, Ben Buckler, Hudson Youth, runner-up. Congratulations to Ben and Keegan. Now for an interview with Keegan Smith. This is Don Dixon with Striders High. Joining me is Keegan Smith, the winner, national champion today at CCCNYC in Evansville, Indiana. Keegan, tell me a little bit about your race.
Well, we had to start by going to the right because we were in 24, box 24. So, because our first start was right. So I had a good start because I shifted right. And then after that, the course was wide enough and I took control and I just ran my race.
Well, you really look good. Now, is this your first cross-country national championship?
Yeah.
But you also, you've won some national championships in indoor as well as outdoor track, is that correct? What events?
The indoor track I won was 1500.
And what about outdoor?
Well, outdoor I actually came in 11th for the 1500. But it was harder.
Oh, yeah. Well, congratulations today. You're a national champion at CCCNYC. This is Keegan Smith, today's champion in the boys competition.
Thank you.
And now for the team scores. Today's champion, Fort Washington 56, Philadelphia CYO 2nd, Derby City 3rd, Brokaw Blazers 4th, Louisville Tiger Sharks 5th, Accelerators 6th, Music City 7th, Running Tigers 8th, CYO 9th, and Belvedere Tornadoes rounding out the top 10.